What's up, everybody? Welcome to Deal Flow Live with House of Bad. If you're new here, I'm Brittany, your traveling dispo partner, dispoing deals nationwide while my family and I take our 2 boys and our 3 dogs across the U.S. For the next 12 to 15 months. And right now, we are in beautiful Denver, Colorado. So we're going to be calling buyers live tonight. Right now, while I am selling a deal live in real time, this is how I do my wholesale deals on the dispo side with my 2 business partners here. If you're a buyer, get ready. If you're a wholesaler watching, this is exactly how I dispo deals with my JV partners every day. I would love for you all to drop a hello in the chat, and I would just love to know where everybody is listening from. If you guys are listening in from another state, I would love to know where you guys are at. We may drive through there and would love to connect, because that's definitely on our bucket list, is to connect with as many people as we can while we're on the road. So right now we're in Denver. What's up, Artie? We're in Denver and it's beautiful. It's 50 degrees. We had some crazy winds this morning, but almost blew my little guy over. But this has been fun. We've gotten up to see the mountains now, and we're gonna move from here in the next month. We're gonna go out to Utah, so we're gonna be just traveling around. I would love to be able to catch you guys on our road trips around here. So we've got California. What's up? We've got Texas. Cynthia, I see you. What's up, guys? But yeah, just wanted to get on here and just kind of show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes of what this looks like to just call buyers on a daily. This is what we do. I would love to connect with you. If you are a buyer, let me know your markets. Any New York buyers, any Ohio buyers. If I have any Texas buyers, would love to connect with all you guys. We are nationwide, so I definitely am looking to always add to my buyers list. So please drop me a message here if you are a buyer, and then also if you are a wholesaler and you guys are ready to rock out 2026. Hit me up, because what we do, JVs every day, all day long. This is all I do. Me and my 2 business partners, we are dispo house only. So all we do is call buyers for our JV partners. So if you're wanting to get a deal done with us, last month we assigned 18 in the month of December, which is usually a crazy slow month for a lot of people, but not us. We hit the ground running and we just blasted through 2025 to finish out strong, and we're ready to rock this 2026 with you all. So if you are looking to get some deals done, please hit me up. You can reach me on any social media platform. So I'm definitely happy to help you out. We would look at your deal, run your numbers. We would connect with you and discuss, why it is a good deal, why it's not a good deal, and what we can do to help you. So, all right, guys, giving you about 30 more seconds. I'm going to look over the deal that we've got. But again, just drop a hello where you're all listening from, and let's get connected. Let's look at this deal. We are going to be calling on Jackson, Mississippi. It's a good market. Mississippi is a really good market. I think we have 3 that's in title right now waiting to close, just in Mississippi alone. We have South and North Mississippi. So now we're going to cover Jackson tonight. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's get into tonight's, to show you guys my screen. This one, like I said, is in Jackson, and let's get going. I'm going to share this screen with you all. And here we go. Hopefully. There we go. All right, guys. So this is just a little clip of what my market packet looks like. You can see our asking price is $25K, ARV is 80. It is a 3-bed, 1-bath, 882 square feet. And you guys can just see how I build this out. This is something that we do for all of our buyers. This is a market packet that we drop for our buyers that are interested in our properties. Gives them, a little bit of rehab notes and understanding what we're looking at. So it's just per the seller and per any walks that we've already had on this. There's no known issues to the majors, which is awesome. Good selling point for us. And then we just do a little summary. So that way, if they don't want to have to go through all the bullet points, they can do a quick summary. You can see that there is a tenant in place. Daniel, yes, it is fire. It's a fire market packet. And then we do a little investor insight to let them kind of understand that area. And really, our goal is to be able to get this in their hands and them to be able to make a quick decision on whether or not they would even want to walk the property, or sometimes give us a call and immediately, you know, say, hey, I know this area very well. I have several properties in that area. I'm at this price. And that happens quite a bit. But because we have an awesome market packet together, it lets them know that, you know, we have multiple deals that we do. And this isn't just, you know, kind of like a quick, I would say, messed up market packet where it's just, you know, choppy and very hard to understand or follow. So whenever we get these in the buyer's hands, they're pretty quick to get back to us. You can even see like what it looks like next steps for everybody. This is viewings by appointment because we do have a tenant in place. The contract is letting them know that this is for an assignment. EMD is going to be lower because of the fact that it's only a 25K property. And then closing on or before the 23rd of this month. So let's open up the photos here. These are, if I remember right, these are some pretty bad photos. We only got a few from the tenant, and we're getting ready to get a couple of walks on this one. So you guys are going to get to see how I'm going to navigate this. But we've got inside, obviously looks pretty rough and stacked up. Maybe you got, I don't know if this is wood paneling or leaks. Looks like there's stains on the wall there. Let's look here. Yeah, obviously just a little bit of a mess of photos, but here you go. Again, just very outdated. And then there's a picture of the outside. So looks small, the 800 square feet, just like we talked about. What's up, Quinn? How you doing, buddy? All righty. Let's get started. Let's get to call in. We've warmed up the buyers for you guys already. So that's what that one looks like. What I'm about to do, I'm just going to jump into the CRM here. We use Simply. It's pretty simple, honestly. It's got ups and downs of everything. Every CRM has its own. But I do enjoy this one. It's pretty easy to use for a dispo. So if you have any questions on it, I would love to be able to answer anybody's questions on that. But this is the heart of the show. This is where I'm about to dive into the buyers, make some calls for you guys, see what it looks like to get on with one-on-one calls with our buyers. So here we go. Let's make a couple of dials here. In the meantime, guys, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the chat. I look at the comments as much as I can, and happy to stop whatever I'm doing to answer any questions as you guys are seeing them. So, all right, let's go pull these buyers. All right. Sometimes the CRM is a little slow. Okay, so what I do with mine is I actually change my filters to where I'm only hitting up just my Jackson buyers and the ones that we've already just kind of warmed up. So I'm also going to change my filter to the last incoming messages. I'm going to start there because usually that gets us the ones that are ready to say yes, like right now. They're looking for me to probably make a phone call to them, drop them the link, and that way they can get their eyes on it. It is a good time right now for us to hit up some buyers. We usually have good success connecting with buyers at this time. So, all right, let's make a couple of calls here. Again, guys, let me know where you're listening from. If you're a JV, if you're a wholesaler, let me know if you want a JV. If you're a buyer, drop your markets where you're buying. Would love to be able to connect with you guys. All right, still waiting for this to load. Sorry. I'm in like the valley in the mountains, so I'm wondering if this is a little slow in general, but here we go. All right. Let's see. Let's call Heather. Sorry, that was loud. What's up, Bobby? How you doing?
Your call has been forwarded to
All right, we're gonna
voicemail.
drop a
The
message.
person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Heather. My name is Brittany. I was the one that just sent you a message about the property there that I have in Jackson, Mississippi. Would love to be able to connect with you on this whenever you have a moment. You can give me a call back at this number or shoot me a text. Thank you. Have a great night. All right, let's move on. Let's call Robert. Three deals, Bobby. That's a lot. We got this.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Robert. My name is Brittany. I'm actually the one that sent you a message there about the Jackson, Mississippi property that I have available. Would love to be able to connect with you on this to see if this was a good fit for you. You can give me a call back at this number or shoot me a text either way. Would love to connect with you. Thank you. Have a great night. All right. Let's move on here. We've got Lacody, maybe? L-E-C-O-D-Y. Lacody. All right. This guy is asking for the address and the text message sent him. So let's go ahead and get him on the phone. Maybe I'm going to say his name wrong. Let's just say, hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Hey there, my name is Brittany. I was the one that sent you the message about the Jackson property. How you doing tonight?
All right.
Good, good. Hey, I just wanted to make sure that you were able to access the link I dropped for you.
Yeah, I just looked at it. Yeah. I don't think that one's gonna be a good buy. Yeah, I just don't think it's gonna be a good resale property.
Gotcha. So you would be looking to flip it?
Absolutely, yeah. That's what I do.
Okay. Good to know. So do you have multiples in this area already, or where's your normal, I guess, markets that you like to purchase in?
Yeah, just any central Mississippi.
Okay, perfect. Good to know. Is there, is it just the fact that it's going to be a lot of rehab, or is it the purchase price?
No, I mean, it's 3-1 for one. It needs to be at least 3. It's an older house. It's not really desirable. But yeah, just something a little nicer, something a little newer.
Yeah. All right. Well, I can definitely look at getting you something a little bit newer next time and maybe not as much rehab.
Cool. Let me know.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Awesome. All right. Good feedback on that one. It just doesn't fit his criteria. That's definitely not like something I would take back to our JV partner and say, hey, this doesn't look like it's going to get moved. It's got a lot of work. I would just, that's something that I just store in my head. Hey, that guy was not looking for a property like that. It's too old. Probably a lot of rehab, doesn't have a good resale value. So those are the things that he told me. So whenever I reach back out to him for another property, I'm going to be looking for something that doesn't have as much that is going to require for the flip. Make sure that I give him a little bit more on the profit side, because it sounds like he runs a little bit, I would say, more conservative numbers right now. And that's what we've been seeing in the market. So I will definitely keep that in my back pocket for Lacody. I usually on our CRM, I can type notes. That way, whenever we are sending him other deals, I can just say, he's a flip buyer. And I can also say looks for something newer than 1965. There you go. That way, whenever we go back to him and we're going to hit him up again, I'm not going to send him a message if I don't have something that's going to be a little bit newer than 1965. and going to give him a little bit more money in his pocket on that one. So any questions on that, guys, please feel free to ask away. I am happy to answer as I go. All right, we've got, let's call Brandon. All right. It's loud. Not sure if this one's going to ring through or not. All right, let's move on. Didn't go to voicemail. All right, let's try Casey.
Hello, thank you for calling Bridges Property and Casey Can Home Services. Sorry we missed your call, but if you can give us a quick text or leave a message, we'll get as quick as we can. Thank you for calling.
Hi, Casey. This is Brittany. I was the one that just dropped you the message about the Jackson property that I have available. Would love to be able to connect with you on this one to see if this would be a good fit for you. You can give me a call back at this number. I'd be happy to connect with you, or shoot me a text. Either way. Thank you. Have a great night. What's up from TU? I love it. I love it. TU is awesome. Guys, TU is a community that I'm a part of, Titanium University, with RJ Bates III, and having some lovely team members here start watching. It's fun. It's fun to be part of an amazing community. If you have any questions on the community itself, there's a link for you guys in my YouTube. All right, let's see. Let's connect with, here we are. Let's reach Larice, L-A-R-I-C-E, Larice. Let's give this one a call. All right, fingers crossed I said the name right. Larice. Hello. Hey, this is Brittany. I was the one that sent you the message about the Jackson property. How you doing tonight?
Good, sir.
Hey, I'm good. I just wanted to get you on the phone real quick since we were going back and forth on the texts about the pictures. The market packet that I sent you, there's a link in there. There's only a handful of pictures, and honestly, they're not the best photos. I'm looking to get a couple of better ones, but I just wanted to get this out and put this in some people's hands to get their eyes on it. Were you able to click at the pictures?
Yeah, there was like 5 pictures on there. It seems to be, what's the lot size on the property?
It's 0.22 acres.
Okay. Let me try to do some recon on it and see if it'd be worth me even purchasing it. Because is it a rental area?
It is. It's got a tenant in place.
Okay. All right. Well, let me do some recon on it, and I can kind of reach back out to you tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. Do you look to do buy and hold, or do you look for flips?
Buy and hold.
Okay.
I mean, for something like that, I'm not sure what the flip price is gonna be on that. Somebody looking to purchase it, but let me do the recon on it. I'll probably just try to put somebody in it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the tenant is wanting to stay in place as well. Just for your purposes, if you wanted to keep them, you can always have them leave as well. But yep, just wanted to let you know about that.
Okay, what's the reason they're selling?
As far as the seller, they're just done with being a landlord. They're tired.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. Do you know what the estimated rent is in the area?
Yeah, the last buyer that I was connecting with is Let me look at this. Hold on one second, because I just had this message. Yeah, he was gonna fix it up, and it was gonna be. You know what? Let me dig into this. I can't find it, and I don't want to hold you up. But let me get that rent rate for you.
Okay, I'm guessing like what the current tenant is paying and what's kind of like the going rent for the area.
Yeah.
For a property like that.
Yep, absolutely. Let me get all that for you, and I'll drop you a message here in just a minute. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome. All right, we'll connect later. Thank you. Have a great night. All right, guys. So on that one, I didn't have my rent rate in my market packet, which is a mistake on my end. So I am going to pull up rent rates real quick. That way I can shoot him a message back. And it's called Rentometer. If you guys haven't used it before, you can drop the address in the website alone, and then it'll give you an idea. I don't know. I usually like to just get the information from the seller, but since I don't have that right now, I'm going to go ahead and at least give him something. And we're at 3-1 and check rents. All right. Let's get it. All right. So we are looking at around, come on, pull up. Slow. I'm telling you, these mountains are slowing everything down. All right. What it's telling me. Estimated rent rate is around $695 a month. So that's on the 3-1, just similar to ours. So what I'll do, now that I got off the phone with him, I will shoot him a message and let him know rent rate is around $695, but he was looking for what the tenant's paying right now. So I will tell him that I am going to go ahead and connect with the seller and get the exact rent rate. But there we go. All right. What's up, guys? How often do you reach out to buyers about a property? Great question, Bobby. Love the question. So what we do, a little bit of our process, we actually warm up the buyers with a text blast. We pull the buyers from Investor Lift, we pull them from Investor Base, and then what we do is we actually put them all into the CSV files, we put them into our CRM, and we send out a blast that will be local to just that area. And then it's just a teaser text, you know, just to be like, hey, we have a 3-1 asking $25K, want details. It's something very short. That way they get an idea of what they're looking at. Yes, I would like details. And of course, where it's located, like Jackson, Mississippi. And so then when they say yes, then we send them a market packet link. And that's what we do right after that. So for us, we're warming them up. And then what we do is after we get through all the inboxes, so everyone's that is responding saying, yes, send me details, we're going through all those and keeping up with them. And then what we do is we follow up with them immediately after that. So once the inbox slows down for us, then we start hammering the phones. And what we do is we start calling each one of them that was originally asking, what am I, or they were all asking the details of it. Then I call them and I'm like, hey, how's it going? I just dropped you this link. That's what we're doing right now. And then what we're doing is just getting them on our books as far as follow-ups. And what you're asking is, how often do I reach out to buyers about a property? Are you meaning once I got them on the phone, like this guy, whatever his name was, Larice, for him, are you asking me if I need to, when do I follow up with him again? Or are you asking how often do I go through the buyers that aren't answering my text? Okay, so you're asking, she said yes to asking whether or not once the buyer says yes, then I connect with them. How often do I follow up with them? So that guy actually just told me, hey, I'm going to do my recon. So he already knows what he's talking about. And I'll follow up with you tomorrow. So I'm going to follow up with him tomorrow because he's not going to follow up with me. They usually get 100 more texts about more properties and they usually forget about it. And that's why follow up is so important. because this guy's on my radar already. I'm able to put him in my CRM. I'm able to flag him for this property. So then tomorrow, whenever I'm going to work this property, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Jackson buyers. And then from there, I'm just going to go down my list. And each one of those, I'm going to go, hey, you remember me? I had this property yesterday. We connected. What'd you think of it? And that's how often I'm going through my buyers list. And if I don't get good traction tomorrow after getting off the phone tonight, then I start over. I start over on the list. And if I haven't connected with them yet, I'm trying to connect with them. So if I've dropped them the message and I said, want more details, and I haven't heard from them, it's been crickets. And now we're on day 2, I'm calling them again. And then I'll drop them a text. Hey, just circling back. Are you interested in Jackson, Mississippi deals? If not, no worries. Stuff like that. Those are just kind of like little messages that I say. And then you asked also, good question, how far are you choosing to pull your buyers list from your subject property? So on investor base, there is a filter that you can change it. You can do, we try to stay around the 2-year mark. We try not to go out too far, but of course, the rural populated, the rural cities are rough. So you do have to go out sometimes, but we try to start at 2 years, and we try to start out at just a couple of miles. Really, like we stay around, 1 to 2 years, 2 to 3 miles, and then we go out from there. Because of course, if you can stay in that pocket and you can get buyers, then that's going to be your best bet. But not everybody has hot markets like that, which is fine. Rural properties still sell. You just got to get them cheap. So when people say cheap, realistically, you just got to talk to the seller, let them know, hey, this property doesn't really have a lot of activity around it, so it's going to be hard for me to find an investor that would want to pick this one up. So we would have to get this one cheaper than originally wanting, because in order for it to sell, you gotta get it lower than what anything is selling on retail right now, or on the MLS. Because if you see that the days on market are really long, and it's a low populated area, then you need to get it really deep, because you can get traction on those types of properties as long as the property is priced right. So I hope that helps. Let's move on. Let's call. Let's see, who else do we have? Let's call Jason. All right. Good questions, though, Bobby. I love your questions always. All right. No voicemail. All right, no voicemail. All right, let's give some other people a call. All right. All right, guys, just a reminder while I'm getting through some of these calls. Oh, this is funny. Sorry, reading a message. Guys, if you are a wholesaler, this is all we do is JV. This is exactly the process that we do for all of our JV partners. Some are listening, some are not. But guys, we are happy to get deals done. We've done 18 last month, and just ready to just keep rocking through 2026. So again, if you guys are wanting to get some deals done, please send it our way. And if by chance you are a buyer and you're listening and you have certain markets that you're wanting us to look in, get some for you, we have a huge network available to us where we can specifically, headhunt some properties in certain areas. So we're happy to do that as well. So drop any messages where you're calling or where you're listening from. If you're a buyer, what markets you're in. If you're a wholesaler, what deals have you guys done? Maybe where do you guys have specific markets that you are doing your deals in? Maybe any trends that you're seeing in those markets. I would love to kind of hear where everybody is getting their deals done, because it's always fun. All right, let's keep moving. Let's see, let's see, Jim. All right. All right, here we go. Dead number. All right, moving on. Let's call Ricky. Ricky. There we go. All right, Ricky's going to answer.
Hello.
Hey, Ricky, this is Brittany. How are you? I was the one that sent you the message about the Jackson property that I have. How you doing tonight?
Okay. All right. I'm good. I'm good.
Good. Hey,
I did see that. I didn't get a chance to open it up. But I'm really probably not in the market for it right now. I have a wholesale deal I'm trying to get over the table, and I'm in the middle of trying to buy a rental in Flint, Michigan, a duplex.
Yeah.
So right now I'm kind of my funds are kind of thin. I want to make sure those deals happen before. So,
I understand that.
You.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds like you have a lot of markets. What other markets are you buying in? You said Michigan, and what else?
Well, the one in Flint, Michigan, I'm JVing with a partner that happens to live in Flint, so he's going to management. I'm going to take care of the books.
Gotcha.
And then the wholesale deal I'm doing is in Missouri. It's in Ozark Lake. We're around Osceola. Not Osceola. But anyway, it's right on. It's a Lakeview property that I'm trying to get wholesaled. 7 miles of Lakeview.
Wow.
But anyway,
you're trying to
my first wholesale.
You're trying to get that one done on your own. I have buyers in Missouri. Do you need help with it?
Yeah. I may. Let's tell you what. I'm gonna save your number. I got it right now. I've got one on the hook. And but yeah, that would be something I would look at. I don't want to give you. I am under contract, so
perfect. Direct to seller.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a lake house that needs a crap load of work because the roof. He had a roofing company that did him wrong, and it ended up getting a bunch of water damage on the inside of the house. It's an old house, 1928, but it's in an area where they're just about ready to open up a couple of casinos.
Oh, nice.
Well, one of them is about ready to be built. They're trying to get it passed. They think it's going to pass this year.
Okay.
But anyway, I picked it up for. I'm wholesaling it for $325.
Okay. Sorry, that's my dogs.
Yep. I'm wholesaling it for $325, and seeing the ARV around $600. It's really hard to find an ARV in that area because nobody sells. Once they fix it up, they don't sell it. So, it needs quite a bit of work. It's going to need 150 to 200.
Okay.
So there's probably about anywhere around a 12 to 15% return on it. I'm assuming for whoever flips it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, funny story. I saw your 417 area code. I'm actually from Springfield, Missouri myself. I still have my address and my phone number as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're in Springfield?
I'm a wholesaler. I'm originally from Springfield, but I'm actually just traveling around the U.S. right now. So I'm currently in Denver.
Oh, well, that's cool. That's very cool. You've been in wholesaling for quite a while?
Yep. Actually, I have two business partners of mine that we've partnered up, and we do a dispo only. So we JV with all of our acquisitions partners, and we just do nationwide dispo. So I'm very familiar with Missouri. I would love to be able to help you get this one to the finish line. We assigned 18 last month. And we're pushing through the 2026, just blowing through this month already. So happy to help you out, Ricky, if you need some help.
Yes, let me. I have a business partner that actually has somebody that is interested in it. Let me find out first on that.
For sure.
The other nice thing about this property, the guy is willing to do $75,000 to $100,000 down, and owner finance the rest.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. But anyway, let me. I better write your name down here so I can save you properly.
Please do. Yes.
What's your name?
Brittany, Brittany.
Brittney. Okay.
All right. And my phone number, you can reach me, is 417-818-0416.
You cut out on one of those digits.
0416.
416. Okay.
You got it.
All right. Sounds good. And I'm going to put you down as Brittany Wholesaler Springfield.
There you go.
And all right.
All right, Ricky. Well, I'm glad I gave you a call.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad you did too.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, we'll touch base about that one soon. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that one was awesome. So love that when that happens, for us, just kind of sharing a little bit of our heart on how we want, to do things when we have phone calls like that, which happens from time to time. Our goal is to just help people get their deals across the finish line. So if it's a good deal, we would love to be able to look at it and see what we can do about tapping into some of our network and getting that deal done. So I'll definitely shoot him a message personally from my phone and just connect with him and see what we can do to help him out on that one. And funny enough, it's in my backyard of my hometown. So he said Lake of the Ozarks, and that's right where I grew up. So, but anyway, that guys, that's how we do things here. Sorry, we didn't get a whole lot of traction going on tonight with this one, but I've got some buyers that I'm going to be following up with tomorrow on this one specifically, and I'm really excited to be able to get this one done. Looks like there's going to be some potential. May have to get a little bit of a price drop. It sounds like they're already kind of giving us a little bit of resistance just from the fact that it's going to require a lot. So definitely want to keep working that one, and like if we have to, whenever we do, we get enough of the market feedback. When we get the market feedback, we go to the JV partner after we get enough of it. Like I don't go for just one or two. I try to get enough people on the phone, and I want to make sure that I get the feedback to the JV partner, give them a fair enough amount of feedback so that way they can, if they have to, take it back to the seller and let them know, hey, the market's speaking, this is what they're seeing. They're only coming in at like this price point. So that way we can get a price drop if we need to still get the deal done, because the seller raised their hand. They want to sell their property for whatever reason that is. And it's our job to help them get that to the finish line. But it's also our job to be very transparent with them and let them know why their deal isn't getting moved yet. Our deals are going to move very quickly if they're priced right. If they're not, we're going to get pretty quick feedback. So I have my little son that just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hi. You want to wave to the camera? Say hi. All right. I'm almost done. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I love you. All right. But guys, I am absolutely, this is just who we are. This is how we operate. So what you guys were watching was just that. This is what we do for our JV partners every day. We find buyers, we make the calls. We do the negotiating and we move the contracts. So we take it from the time you guys get it under contract all the way to the finish line. We do all the education to help you guys to get the price just right if you need the price drop. And we also take everything all the way from start to finish on our end on the dispo side. We take the TC work out of it for you guys. We make sure that all of that is taken care of. And we really just want to give you guys a peace of mind that you're in good hands. So if you want your deal next week on my live, please hit me up on Instagram, Facebook. You can find me on either of those two platforms. You can drop comments in my YouTube here. If you want help getting any of your deals dispoed, hit me up. Drop JV in the chat or DM me, however you want. I'll take a look and see if it fits our buyer pools and if the numbers make sense. But again, guys, I travel full time with my family, and we close deals from everywhere. Your deal is always being worked. This is where we are just happy to keep doing these deals with you guys. I'm open for questions if you guys have any. This is a good time for us to be able to turn this into a Q&A. Bobby, I know you're always good at our questions, but if anybody has any questions, please drop them now. I'm happy to. Congrats. Thanks, Bobby. I'm happy to answer anything you guys have. Also, Trisha, I saw you said a buyer called a future JV partner. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to get that guy on a call tomorrow, and I'm going to chat with him about TU and let him know about a community that he probably has no idea about. So that's going to be my goal, is to chat with him about that. But a couple more minutes, guys. Any other questions that you guys have? Real quick, if you are questioning, we do our JV are 50-50. Like I said, the way that we run it is we run it from start to finish from the time that the agreement hits our inbox and the numbers are good to go. We take it all the way to the finish line. You have nothing to worry about. So this is how we close our deals so fast. You guys are seeing what we're doing actively behind the scenes, dropping messages, calling buyers, and it's a full-time job. So if you're on the acquisition side, this is a full-time job on the acquisition side. It's a full-time job on the dispo side. And if you want to run volume, then run your volume on the acquisition side, get your deals locked up, send them over to us, and we can make a lot of money together. If you want to run them dispo on your own, I'm happy to give you tips. I'm happy to help you. So don't assume just because I'm a dispo team that we would not be willing to help anybody to get their deals closed and funded. So that's all that we have tonight. No questions. I'm kind of surprised from anyone else. Bobby has always got the questions, but guys, this is wrapping up what tonight looks like with Deal Flow Live with House of Bad. Thank you guys so much for watching me run live dispo calls. This is, like I said, the real behind the scenes of how I move deals nationwide. Buyers, join my VIP list. Drop anything in the comments. Would love to be able to get to know you guys. Wholesalers, like I've already shared with you, if you want your deal done on the next show, let me know, DM me, JV, let's get it sold. But again, I go live every Tuesday at 6:15 Central Standard Time. And guys, I hope you all have a powerful night.